The elevator that stops at floor 13. Every night at exactly 3 a.m., a security guard named Michael noticed something strange in the building he worked in. The elevator kept stopping at floor 13. The problem was that the building only had 12 floors. At first, Michael assumed it was just a malfunction in the elevator system. But after seeing it happen several nights in a row, he began to feel uneasy. One night, he decided to watch the security cameras carefully. At exactly 3 a.m., the elevator stopped again. The doors slowly opened. The hallway outside the elevator was completely empty. No one was there. Michael leaned closer to the monitor, staring at the screen. Then something appeared. On the camera, a dark, human-like figure slowly walked into the elevator. Michael immediately ran to check the hallway outside. But when he got there, the hallway was empty. There was no one there. He rushed back to the security room and looked at the monitor again. The elevator doors were closing, and just before they shut completely, the display above the elevator panel changed. The number on the screen read 13. The voice on the baby monitor. One night around 2 a.m., a mother suddenly woke up when she heard a strange sound coming from the baby monitor beside her bed. At first, she thought her baby had started crying, but when she listened more closely, she realized it wasn't crying. It sounded like someone whispering. A deep, quiet voice was coming through the monitor. The voice was softly saying, "Shh, go back to sleep." Her heart began racing. Slowly, she picked up the monitor and looked at the camera feed. Her baby was asleep in the crib. Everything in the room looked normal. Then she noticed something in the corner of the screen, a tall, dark shape standing silently in the corner of the nursery. It wasn't moving. It was just standing there. The mother ran down the hallway and burst into the baby's room.
No,
She quickly
baby.
turned on the lights. The room was completely empty.
No.
No one was there.
I'm coming.
Her baby was still asleep in the crib. Confused, she slowly looked back down at the baby monitor in her hand. On the screen, the tall, dark figure was still standing in the corner, watching the crib. The man in the hospital hallway. During a quiet night shift at a hospital, a nurse was walking down the hallway doing her routine checks. It was around 3 a.m. Most of the patients were asleep and the corridor was silent. As she passed room 312, she noticed a patient slowly walking toward the elevators. He was wearing a hospital gown and moving slowly down the hallway. She called out to him, "Sir, you should be in bed." The man suddenly stopped walking. Then he slowly turned his head toward her. The nurse felt a chill run down her spine. Something about his face looked wrong. His eyes were completely black. The nurse hurried back to the nurse's station and checked the patient charts. Her hands began to shake as she read the file. The patient assigned to room 312 had been pronounced dead 1 hour earlier. Security later reviewed the camera footage from the hallway. The video showed the nurse walking down the corridor, but there was one terrifying detail. No one else was there. According to the cameras, no one ever walked out of room 312.
More videos, subscribe, hit the like button and share.